guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're talking all about Liam's first week home. Today is Monday the 25th and he was born on Sunday the 17th, so he's just over a week old and we've had our first full week home with him and it was seriously a dream come true. This baby is my whole heart, Marcus's whole heart. Like, our little family just couldn't be any more perfect for us. Okay, so I had him on Sunday the 17th at 1:20 p.m. and then we checked out of the hospital on Monday around like 3 or 4, I think it was. Liam, is this your first car ride?
Video.
I am. Are we going home? You gonna meet your big brother? Huh? Sweet boy. Say hi. You got the hiccups. Hi, Mr. Man. So once we were discharged and able to go home, Liam's first big event was obviously coming to our house and meeting his big brother, Flynn. Meet your little brother. Hey, honey. Who is that? Look at his tail. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Oh, you love your dad, huh? Who is that, Flynn?
The sun's in his eyes.
Who is that? You want to see your little brother?
Who is that?
Who's in there? Good boy, Flynn. So Liam got to meet Flynn on Monday. That was his first big event. And then obviously coming home, we all hung out. Our church actually arranged people to bring us dinner all week, which was just so special and helpful. So helpful. I had no idea going into this, like, maybe how tired I'd be and how much I just didn't want to put Liam down. And I love to cook. I really do love to cook. But being a new mom, it's kind of hard to like get back into your routine. And I'm so glad that the church thought of us, like, we're just going to do that for them. And it was hard for me at first to accept it, like, and just be okay with just saying thank you to people rather than feeling like I need to do something in return, I need to do this, because they were just doing it to be sweet and helpful to us. So if people are offering to bring you dinner and you're a new mom, just say thank you. Say thank you. It will make them feel great. Tell them their food was delicious, wash their dishes, and give them back. They want to help you, and I mean, let them hold your baby for a second, like, and then take them back and snuggle them because it's really hard as a new mom to let other people do that. So, which I've also learned. But anyway, so yeah, the dinners all week really, really helped. And it kept us fed. Otherwise, we would have been on cereal for sure. And then Monday night was Liam's first night home. And that was so hard. It was so hard. It was not at all what I was expecting. And I am breastfeeding, so we were still figuring out the latch thing and how frequently to eat. And really, thankfully, I've always wanted to breastfeed. Always. I've always thought it is like such an incredible thing that women are capable of doing. And if you don't want to breastfeed, don't breastfeed. I'm talking from my experience, not yours. I'm on the side of fed is best. So I don't care if you breastfeed your baby or formula feed your baby. Do whatever works best for you guys. Breastfeeding works really great for us. And we were still figuring that out, and I saw a lactation consultant Monday morning and she was amazing. Like, I don't know how much she makes, but she doesn't make enough. So we did have the opportunity to better the latch, but we're both still learning and practicing. So every time I feel like we breastfeed over this past week and now, we get a little bit better every time. So that part's good. But Monday night, it was just so freaking hard. Like, I was in tears. And I really wish that I would have just grabbed my phone and been really real with you guys and said, like, my baby's been crying for 3 hours straight. He will not stop. Nothing I'm doing is working. At 2 in the morning, I assembled his rock and play. And it's like this cute little thing that he can lay in and it rocks back and forth and it can vibrate to like help soothe him. I assembled that at 2 in the morning because I was desperate. I was desperate to get him to stop crying. He has the saddest cry. in the whole world. It's the saddest cry I've ever heard in my whole life. It's kind of like high pitched and just so sad. So yeah, I was just crying and just frustrated because all I wanted was him to like stop being so uncomfortable. He was arching and screaming. Nothing I did was working. He didn't want to be in his dock-a-tot. He didn't want to lay on my chest. He didn't want to eat. He didn't want the rock and play. Marcus was offering to go to Walmart to buy batteries for the rock and play at 2:30 after I assembled it. And I was like, no, he just doesn't want it. I just can't figure out what it is. And lo and behold, this boy had gas bubbles in his belly and they were hurting. So I finally I had this little like section of medicine in his drawer, and I went and looked through the things. I was like, maybe he has gas, because he doesn't spit up really at all. And so I didn't think it'd be like reflux or something. So it was gas. We did Little Remedies infant gas drops, and my gosh, those things are worth buying. If you didn't get them at your baby shower, go buy them right now. If you haven't had your baby yet, have them on hand for that first night home, because it was a lifesaver. After I gave him those, he slept for 4 hours. It was just like, oh, okay. He just needed some help getting those bubbles out. Anyway, so that was our first night home. It was Tuesday, and we'll start from the morning. I just got done feeding Liam, so now he's all content for now. After a little bit of a trying night last night, he's doing super great today. He always sleeps good in the day. Well, in the 48 hours we've known him, he sleeps really great in the day. He's really great at latching, and so we've been able to breastfeed, which is super great. But that was a little hard in the beginning because until we met with the lactation consultant, it was really difficult because I don't know what I'm doing and he doesn't exactly know what to do, so we were just figuring it out together. But I think that's just like another beautiful part of this, is that we're just both, like all three of us are figuring things out, and the best way to do things in his schedule that he just makes up as he goes. Like, he's not old enough to do much with a schedule. So yeah, it's been so great. He's 48 hours old now and living life on mom. We already had a doctor's appointment scheduled with our pediatrician. Hey guys, so Liam is 4 days old, and this is our third full day having him home with us. Now we're heading to the pediatrician for the second time this week. We went on Tuesday for his 48-hour check, and he looked really great. And then we're going back today so they can test his bilirubin again and do his circumcision. And I think I'm gonna cry a lot because it's super sad. And I'm probably gonna cry more than him, but that's a little update on our first week home with Liam. Okay guys, update from the new parents. I'm crying already because he was sad, just laying on the table to take his clothes off and
get weighed.
To get weighed. Because it's just so sad to me. And Marcus over there is like, not sad. We're crying. Okay, so Liam did really great for his circumcision. Marcus stayed with him. I cried just laying him on the table to be weighed, so obviously I wasn't sticking around for that. But Marcus said he did really great, and now he is sleeping in his car seat. I'll flip the camera so you guys can see him. I fed him at the office for a minute, so I'm not a professional breastfeeder at this point, and that's breast milk on my shirt. Because I don't know how people cover up or not leak everywhere when they do it. Like, I don't know. I mean, we're only on day 4, so I guess I'll get better as the time goes on. But if you guys are really great at feeding your baby and covering up and not leaking all of yourself, you're a freaking, I don't know, you're like an angel miracle worker. I don't know, with breastfeeding, it's freaking hard. And here's Liam, post-circumcision, bundled up, happy as can be. Marcus, that's another thing, with that binky, Marcus was giving him sugar water his entire procedure.
He had a full Capri Sun.
He had a full Capri Sun. That's what Marcus said if you didn't hear him. quick update on Mr. Liam and why I've been bawling my eyes out. There he is. When we left the hospital, his bilirubin was at 7.1, so it was the low intermediate risk zone, I guess. And he went back to his pediatrician today and it was at 19.1, so since it's jumped so high, we have to do photolight therapy for him like tonight, and then so they're gonna bring us one of those lights for jaundice, basically in a blanket, to use for the rest of today and tomorrow. He basically has to stay in it as much as possible, but I can still breastfeed him and take him out to change him, but put him back in the light basically as fast as we can. And yeah, they're gonna bring us that light and explain to us how to use it, and then tomorrow at 11:30 we will be testing his bilirubin again, so hopefully it's going down and getting better. If it gets to 20, then we have to admit him back to the hospital. So I've been bawling because it's hard to feel like it's not something you're doing at the same time, because you love them so much and you just want them to be like super perfect and healthy. But that is our day 3 update. Yeah, so here's all about the photolight therapy bed. All right, guys, so again, we're not working with the best lighting or setup for this, but you know, it's just little updates at a time throughout the week for his first week home. And here's our update. The guy just came to help us set up the light table for, I almost said Flynn, for Liam's bilirubin levels, because they are at 19.1, so we're gonna try and get them to go down and then see the pediatrician tomorrow at 11:30. To see if they went down at all, and then see our pediatrician every day and use the light table every day until it gets better. And they're thinking 4 days is what the light table guy said. So there's Marcus holding that little binky in for him. And there's our sweet boy. I can't see the screen. On his little light table. The cozy blanket over him to keep him comfy.
Here you go, buddy.
We can take him out only to change his diaper and feed him. So since I am breastfeeding, I do get to still nurse him like normal. And there's like this wand that we got that's on his belly right now. So Marcus will hold the wand up to him whenever I feed him, and then I'll just feed him. So yeah, we have to kind of keep track of everything right now. And I'm gonna try and stop crying so much, but it's freaking hard because he's only 4 days old and we've only had him, this is our 3rd day home, so it's just emotionally really, really hard. Marcus is doing great. I'm not. I'm trying. I promise I'm trying. But I hope Liam watches this video one day and says, my mom was so obsessed with me and thought that I was just the greatest thing. And yeah, it's just not very fun when your baby isn't just like 100% totally perfect and healthy and just chilling. So now we have to do this kind of stuff and it's just scary. So that's where we're at. We're gonna sleep on the floor with him tonight in here because it can't go on our bed. And I was expecting like an actual table, and this isn't a table. It's really low to the ground. And we have to keep this whole space open. So yeah, it can't, because it's venting, so it can't go in the bed. So we are camping in the living room for however long it takes. But yeah, there's our update. We are gonna stay positive and take care of him. So yeah, there's that. Moving on. Thursday, he got his bilirubin tested again. This bed's kind of been a damper on our party with snuggles, but we just got a call from our doctor, and yesterday his bilirubin levels were at 19.1, which is why we had to do the photolight therapy to get his bilirubin levels down, and that's for jaundice. But we went back to the doctor this morning and he got another little prick on his heel done to do the blood test for the bilirubin. And now it's down to 13.9, so he's out of that like risk area, and it's supposed to just keep going down. So Normally they would stop the bed, but our doctor wants us to just be safe and keep using it for one more night, but we don't have to be as strict. So basically whenever he's awake, we can have him out and snuggle him. And whenever he's ready for like a long nap, we'll just put him in there. And I mean, he sleeps really great in there. He really loves it. I just don't love it because I want to snuggle him so bad. But yeah, our night last night, we were both really, really tired. Liam did so great. He woke up every 2 hours, which he needed to do to eat and get his diaper changed. So he really pooped every 2 hours, which helps get all the bilirubin out of his system. So we wanted him to be pooping as much as possible and eating as much as possible. But yeah, he woke up every 2 hours on his own to eat and have his diaper changed. So we didn't have to do much except get that done for him, which was really nice and convenient. But we did have to write everything down, really stay organized there. And we have the time, so at 7 p.m. we started at the light, and at 7:20 we had to change a poopy diaper. 7:30 was his feeding. So we just put it all in there, and then showed our doctor today, and it all looked good. So now it's down to 13.9, and he'll just stay in here for long naps for one more night, and then we're done with the light, and he can come back to laying on mom's chest because I really, really miss it. I'm having withdrawals. And we did end up doing the bed for like 8 more hours after his doctor's appointment that told us he was at 13.9, just to make sure that it wasn't gonna jump back up. That was our experience with photolight therapy bed. It was really great that it worked, but I'm really glad that we don't have to do it anymore. It's always on a night like tonight. I thank God you can read my mind. 'Cause when you look at me with those eyes, I'm speechless. Staring at you standing there in that dress. What it's doing to me ain't a secret. 'Cause watching you is all that I can do. And I'm speechless. You already know that you're my... Yeah, and then Friday night, Champ slept really great. Saturday night was also really great. He's like a really good sleeper. So the circumcision and the photolight therapy bed were like the big things, and that first sleepless night was huge because it was terrifying. But after we discovered gas drops for him, smooth sailing at night. For now. Yeah, so today is actually Liam and I's first day home alone together because Marcus had a week off from work, and he went back to work today. So today we had such a good routine. I woke up at 6 and I pumped, and then I fed him, and I changed his diaper, and he went right back to sleep because he's an angel. I got ready because I had a personal training call to do at 7. And this is my first week back to my personal training calls. So I have them Monday through Thursday this week, and they're only 30 minutes long. So I feel like it works perfect for me to like spend the 30 minutes focusing on someone else and doing something that makes me feel like really great, and I'm helping other people, and like I just love doing it so much. And then after that 30 minutes, I just focus all my attention back on him. So I really love the balance. I feel like I'm really glad that I took last week off, but I am able to start back this week, and then I can have him right there next to me if he needs anything. So all of my clients have been so great and so understanding. So that is Liam's first week home with us. He's been such an angel, such a blessing, and we are totally in love and obsessed with him. And like this video so that I can put more of Liam on here for you guys, and then put in the comments if you're a new mom. I'd love to hear about your first week home with your baby, how it went. I totally understand that every baby is different, every pregnancy is different, every postpartum recovery is different, everybody's different. And I just know that Liam is perfect for us. So that's all that matters, but I'd love to hear your experience and get some feedback from you guys. So thanks so much for watching. Liam and I are gonna go snuggle now.